Hello, I'm back. Following on from my Space 1999 episode and timeline videos, I will now cover how the Moon was propelled out of the solar system without being destroyed. The destruction of Nuclear Waste Disposal Area 2 is really a classic example of a science fiction premise overriding real physics. In actual astrophysics, an explosion powerful enough to move the Earth out of Earth orbit would almost certainly shatter it, devastate Earth, or both. The amount of energy required is beyond comprehension. To generate enough velocity to escape Earth's gravity, the Moon would need kinetic energy vastly beyond what could be produced by the combined world nuclear arsenal, and releasing that much energy inside the Moon would almost certainly vaporize large portions of it. Within the show itself, however, there are a few implied explanations. The waste stored on the Moon may have involved exotic nuclear materials far beyond ordinary atomic weapons. Commander John Koenig and Professor Victor Bergman occasionally describe the event as a gigantic nuclear chain reaction, implying something unprecedented and uncontrolled. Some tie-in novels and fan theories suggest the explosion interacted with unknown lunar magnetic or gravitational forces, producing propulsion rather than simple destruction. In addition, a few fans speculate the Moon was accelerated by a kind of energy wave effect rather than a direct blast, reducing structural damage, but none of these explanations are properly detailed on screen. The real reason is production and storytelling. Series creators Jerry and Sylvia Anderson needed a dramatic setup that stranded humanity far from Earth, created a wandering world premise, and allowed weekly encounters with alien civilizations and cosmic mysteries. The exploding nuclear dump was essentially a narrative launch mechanism, not a scientifically coherent event. Even many fans who love Space 1999 acknowledge that Breakaway works best if accepted as symbolic science fiction rather than literal physics. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to comment, like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back soon.